What's happening, Real Filmers? I'm here at the 2015 Awesome Con, and I have here with me the co-founder of the show, Mr. Ben Penrod. How's it going, man?
Doing good, man.
Good. Well, first off, here we are at day 2 of the convention. As we can see, we have tons of people coming in. Thinking back to when the convention just first started, because I've been here every single year. What has it been like for you to see the growth of this convention from year to year?
It's been fantastic. It's been awesome. I always knew that DC was the type of city that could have a really big con like this, and we just had to get there. So I think we're there.
Yeah.
I don't think we've maximized our potential for a con in DC. I think it's still actually room to grow. We'll talk about that next year, and I guess we'll see how we end up this weekend. But I think DC could be one of the 3 or 4 biggest cons in the country. We just have to keep working at it.
Okay, so with that being said, as you said, you had an idea that this could be something that could work and that could be big. Thinking back in terms of its infancy, because I know that you had an opportunity to start some other conventions with Southern Comic-Con, if I understand.
So we've got one in Annapolis, Maryland, right, and one in Southern Maryland in Waldorf.
Right.
And those, so we did those first.
Right, exactly.
So those are kind of our roots. We started in Annapolis and in Waldorf and in Elks Lodges. So they were very small shows, 400, 500 people. And then from there, we kind of learned the ropes. And then we grew up a little bit into some larger rec centers in those areas. Then we came to Washington, D.C., in the first, you were at the first con in 2013. That was in the room.
I remember.
It's a video game room right now.
Right.
But that used to be the whole con.
The whole con, I remember.
Now it's just the video game room, and and then last year we were upstairs in halls D and E, and this year we're in halls A, B, and C. So it's huge. This is in the convention center. We have over 700,000 square feet. We started off with about 20,000 square feet in 2013. So. Big, huge physical growth, attendance growth is huge, and it's just a matter of getting the word out and making sure people know this is a fun place to be.
Okay, all right. So, you're a big fan, of this. Otherwise, obviously, we wouldn't have this event. So, is there something that you're particularly excited about, as a fan? I know it can be a little tricky with all the things that are available, but
so yesterday I got to meet WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins.
Cool.
And that was like amazing. Like just having the if you're not really a WWE fan, you don't get it, but we had the World Heavyweight Champion here at Awesome Con, and he had the belt, and it was like I got a selfie with him.
Okay, cool.
And I put that up as my Facebook profile picture. That's gonna be like my profile picture forever. Like I got the World Heavyweight Championship in my profile. Like if you're not a WWE geek, like maybe you don't really get it, but it was such a big deal. Also, I met William Shatner. He was super nice. He was that was really cool. He's obviously a huge icon. I hope I'm gonna meet George Takei today. I briefly met him before once, but we'll be welcoming him to DC. We've welcomed him to home, to our home here. So that'll be a really big deal. And I still haven't had a chance to meet Alex Kingston. She was here yesterday, but I didn't meet her yet. So that's something I'm really, really excited about. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. So when I meet Alex Kingston, I'm gonna nerd out a little bit.
Okay, all right, cool.
I'll be professional, but I'll nerd out a little bit.
All right, cool. So you were saying earlier earlier that there are already some things that you're thinking about next year. I know it's really early. I mean, we're still in the midst of this year's convention, but are there some new elements that you can give a hint to that you may be working on, looking forward to next year, or is it still too early?
Yeah, it's too early. We haven't actually planned anything specific. I know that we want to continue our growth, and and get to whatever the terminal velocity of DC, of AwesomeCon in DC is.
Sure.
I don't feel like we've maximized it. I feel like there's still room to grow. So we're going to keep continuing to grow and invite even more fans to the con, and bring in even more big special guests, and just keep going, man. Just keep going and getting bigger and better. And I want everybody in DC to be a geek by the time we're done. Everybody. There's 6 million people in the metro area. I want all 6 million people trying to get here. I don't think we can fit them all. We'll have to spread it out over 2 weeks or something.
Sounds good. So lastly, now that we're in the midst of con season, Are there any other conventions that that we'll see Awesome Con at? Because don't you have like booths at some of the other conventions throughout the year?
Shoot, so I'll be in San Diego. Me and my friend
I
Brett,
will too. Cool.
Me and my friend Brett have a booth in San Diego. We teamed up with Looney Labs, who has a booth on our floor.
Mm-hmm.
They're debuting Adventure Time Flux and Batman Flux. So we'll be we're not really repping Awesome Con there, but we'll be in San Diego with our booth. What else we got going on this year? I don't know. I'll be at. I go. Well, we might not have an official presence at many. We do mostly local ones, so we'll be at like MagFest, KatsuCon, maybe Regeneration Who next year or something like that. But I'll be all over the place. So you might bump into me anywhere. I'll be at I'll be in Orlando for Walkie Stalker. I'll be in San Diego. I'll be I don't know. Who knows? I'll be all over the place. I travel to about 35 conventions a year. So if you bump into me, say hi.
I will, absolutely. All right, Ben, it's a pleasure, man. Thank you so
very
much.
much.
All right, no problem. There you have it, Real Filmers. Till next time.